Hello guys, it's Jonathan here, DJ Puff the Third. I'm just about to make my way into central Croydon, into town. Thought I'd do a very short video. This is just outside Ed's flat. There was some potatoes here. They didn't turn yellow, but I thought I better just dig them out anyway, and I managed to get enough potatoes out of here for one meal for Ed, just there. As you can see, we do have tomatoes here, and they're ripening a bit there. We're up in September now, mid to late September, so I thought that we wouldn't actually get any more ripe tomatoes, and to be fair, I probably should pick this one off because this is not going to come to anything. I'll probably do that later. It's just cutting leaf off to get more light to the tomatoes that are on there. Anyway, some busy Lizzie flowers down there. And as they say, Miss Made in China. Look at that grumpy cat. They stitched his bloody face on the wrong way. So would you be grumpy if your face was stitched on the wrong way. Ugh. Miss Made in China, remember that, everyone? There's my cargo buggy, because I'm just about to go into town. Anyway, in this corner, again, this is the other end. This is the other communal garden. I did actually put a pumpkin or some kind of gourd in here, but unfortunately this piece of land has not been cultivated before for vegetables, and there clearly must be some goodness in the ground. And the odd thing is, I actually over fertilised the plant, and all it done was just grow a load of green and crawl up the wall up there, and it done nothing. I could keep watering this and watering this, and it probably won't come to nothing. See, look, it's just fallen off. It's just fallen off. It's just not enough energy in it at this time of year, September, to keep this thing going. So probably what I'll do, I'll just cut all this growth, and all this, you can see that the leaves are dying now. I'll cut all this away, and I'll just compost it all. And here, like I said about the tomatoes, and I know there's someone that I know that for some strange, obscure reason, he's not very successful with growing tomatoes. I can't understand why, but anyway, as I said, we're coming up to September. Well, we are in September, mid to late September, and I thought that nothing would happen, you know. I mean, look at this. And these were grown from tomatoes that I got from the supermarket, the local supermarket. And that's why there's so many on, because it's a commercial tomato. Sadly, Wednesday gone, my mother came round. She was in the kitchen. She went through the kitchen like a bloody tornado, tidying up, moving things, putting food in the cupboard. I told her not to touch the tea strainer because it had all my collection of tomato seed that I collected over the month. And what did she do at the end of the day? She bloody threw it. Oh, here comes Kinky Boots. Kinky Boots! There's Kinky Boots. Yeah, Kinky Boots. Yeah, me mother threw all my tomato seed out. Bloody annoying. So I've got to collect more tomato seed. But I know for a fact that my mate Billy, he might need some pointers for growing the tomatoes. So if you want to know how to grow tomatoes, just let me know and I'll give you some tips, Billy. Remember, my father, he won the silverware for 20 years at the local allotment. He won the silverware and the cup and he won the cup so many times, and they engraved his name on that cup so many times, that in the end they just gave it to him. 19 years Thorpe Memorial Cup and 1 year President's Cup for the best kept allotment or mini fruit and veg patch. It's inevitable that I went this direction, and I'm glad I did, really, because it's best to be one with planet Earth and grow your own. I need to tell Ron upstairs about these tomatoes, because he did have one the other day. He said he had one the other day and they were delicious. And indeed they are. That is amazing. That is just brilliant. Lovely. Sadly, someone may have, what was that word Billy used? Daubed. That was it, daubed. Someone may have daubed me in it as far as the garden the other side. Or it may just be the new person that works for the council, but I had a letter through the door. Everybody had a letter through the door saying that the bins were obstructed. And here's Tony. Wagwan, brother! Yeah, they said that the dustbins were obstructed and they couldn't get through. But as you can see, there's loads of room to get through, and the bins have made big grooves in the wall where they've just, the edges of the bins have rubbed against the wall. So I don't know how they can accuse me of blocking access. I mean, yeah, maybe a bit tougher coming out this direction, but I'll also tell you what came first: the concrete washing lines or the recycle bins. And I can tell you what, the concrete washing lines came before the recycle bins and the food bin. So again, they've got no leg to stand on. It's been like this since 2004. Nobody's banned from using it, but we've had someone moaning, whether it was the council or someone in the block. But if it is someone in the block, it just means that if they can't be the captain, they're happy to see the ship sink. And it's always the way, isn't it? But yep, I've been very successful with the tomatoes this year. Like Pomodorino tomatoes. So if anybody needs any advice on growing tomatoes, I've got the techniques, and especially you, Billy, if you need some help, just let us know, and I'll write some more information in one of your comments. And you can write it all down. But remember, Billy, tomatoes need a lot of water. That's the basics. They need a bit more water and as much light as possible. Okay, I'll end it there because I'm going to go into town. Like I said, I'm going to rip up this pumpkin plant. It didn't come to nothing. I actually overfed it. Yes, someone does have a chicken. It's not me. Someone has a chook. There's a cockerel over the back there. One of the gardens over the back there. Someone over there has a cockerel, and no doubt has hens as well for eggs. Sadly, it's not me. And I think we'll end it there. There's some tomatoes there if you want them, Catherine. What, a few of them? No? Well, I'll have to tell Ron. He had one the other day. He said they were nice. Yeah. Been quite successful, I mean, considering it's September now. I didn't think they'd ripen, but they did. Yeah. Doing the video, but I'm going to end it now. I'm going into town. So, shame you got rid of your puss. It was an outdoor cat, wasn't it? You just couldn't. Yeah. No, sorry to hear that. Yeah. Okay, we'll end it here.